A guy named Roy was basically pretending to be a casting director on Zeus, and some of the news articles are saying that he pretended to be the CEO, Lemmy, and was essaying and scamming people. It is really crazy, and it's making me think if he's a part of what happened to Reyna, a woman who was found dead in an abandoned house who was following Zeus and trying to get on the show. The investigation was never done properly, and they all assumed that she died from a drug overdose, and it turned out that she never did after they got the autopsy. And it was just handled so poorly that I think they closed the case and swept it under the rug because the authorities decided not to do a proper job. What if he's involved? So let's get into it.
Well, a Houston man is in jail tonight accused of using a fake casting opportunity to lure a woman and assault her. Fox 26's Sherman DeSalle has the details from the court records. And Sherman, these are some very scary claims here.
Scary indeed. Okay, so 26-year-old Trenton Roy, he appeared in Harris County Probable Cause Court back in November. His bond was set at $250,000. So investigators say a woman in Maryland was contacted through social media, a social media account claiming to represent the Zeus network.
And to put on top of that, I remember on Zeus, like the actual website, in the comments of the shows, they'll have people say, hey, if you want to audition, contact me at this, that. And I'm just like, that is not Zeus. They wouldn't be in the comments. They will make like an announcement. I remember reading that. I wish I took screenshots so I can show you guys. I would be seeing that shit and I'd be like, what the hell? That is definitely a scam. And it makes me wonder if it was this guy.
And inviting her to audition for the reality show Baddies South in Houston. So records state the woman flew to Houston, met Roy, and was later taken to an Airbnb in the 5th Ward area. The documents allege that Roy told her that she would be fired if she did not have sex with him. And after repeatedly refusing, investigators say she was assaulted. Court records also point to similar allegations involving the same man in Arizona, and previous felony charges there were later dismissed. So I reached out to the Zeus network to confirm whether Roy was ever affiliated with the company. So far, we haven't heard back.
DJ Sky responded saying, finally, he got caught. The Zeus team said, finally. Someone said, this person got in touch with me about returning for another season. She's suggesting we meet up. I knew it was fake right off the bat. This is why, because this person reached out to me, prayers for her. And then another girl says, hey, he too freaked out. I had to leave him in Chicago. I got the tea, no shade. I did reach out to her, no comment yet. Jason from 2 Ways of Erica, he said he did it a year before I got on 2 Ways. He scammed me as well. And then it makes me think of what happened to Karen. Karen was found in an abandoned building, dead.
30-year-old Karen Dunlap, who also went by Reyna.
From my understanding, she went viral on Worldstar Hip Hop for basically embarrassing a guy who couldn't give her a good satisfaction.
Okay, you're talking about IHOP, and I just got shitty ass cut. I am the baddest, and you mother.
81,000 followers. At 30 years old, Reyna had been living in College Park, Maryland, but her mother Karen said she hadn't seen or heard from her since November 4th. Reyna's mother said that on November 4th, she got a call that Reyna was having a mental health crisis and was at the hospital. And from that day forth, she never heard from Reyna again.
With Reyna, she was always in and out, so it wasn't like we talked to her all the time. We just always expected she was going to be okay.
It was late November when her feed went dark. Her followers, thousands strong, waited to hear her next tweet, but it never came. The posts that followed were strange, off. Some even said it felt like someone else was behind the keyboard, speaking in riddles, dropping cryptic hints that didn't sound like Karen at all.
With strange tweets like, I'm someone else's bee now. And someone reported that Reyna began replying to their stories with strange pictures and captions like, here I am right now.
Found dead with none of her belongings and in an abandoned building in Cleveland, Ohio, January 18th.
The next time she got word about her daughter, the police were informing her that Reyna's body had been found at this abandoned house on Francis Street in Cleveland.
It's horrible. I feel like somebody kicked a hole through my soul, and the biggest part of my heart is gone.
Karen Jones fights back tears as she talks about her daughters.
She is my firstborn. I loved her dearly, and it's just The pain is unimaginable. The worst is just not knowing.
I can't really even function that well knowing that I don't know how my own big sister died.
Her family says they don't know why she was in Cleveland. They wonder if she may have gone to audition for Baddies Midwest, a reality show she was a fan of, but they don't know.
My daughter was found in an abandoned home deceased. She didn't do D, she's from MD. I have no info on where she stayed in November, December, or why she was in Cleveland. Her phone, everything is missing. Her body was left alone, no phone. Hashtag help please. We got a lot of information that she may have been beat up, assaulted around early December 2024. She went to the hospital in Cleveland for an asthma inflammation and was discharged on the 12th of the 3rd. She posted about someone trying to traffic her, but she got away. Update 2. When she was found, she was in clothing that we just recovered today. Her sweatshirt had blood on the neck area, sleeves, and torso. Her undershirt had a concentrated pool of blood on the lower left side. Her pants reek of urine. Personal items with her name placed in the garage. In the bag left there. There was paperwork from her visiting a R-word crisis center on the 11th, 29th, and from the street card, no phone. How was she posting? We got a lot of information that she may have been beat up, assaulted around early December 2024. She went to the hospital in Cleveland for an asthma inflammation and was discharged on the 12th of the 3rd. She posted about someone trying to traffic her, but she got away. We have strong belief and preliminary evidence that she was brought to that house already deceased. Somebody saw something. When found, she had no track marks, no residue, and no visible history of de-use was found on her body. We are in close contact with the ME and the police and will find the truth.
Suspicious. It's just everything surrounding her death is suspicious.
This is why she was in Cleveland. Baddies Midwest was filming in Cleveland. They were going to clubs that were very close to the locations where she was purchasing stuff. She wanted to be on this show. She knew some of the cast members of Baddies. She had met Natalie Nunn before. She had Taziki on her lives that she used to either host on Twitter or Instagram. She knew Scarface. She knew a lot of people, and she was following where the baddies were because she wanted to try to get on this show. I, in my heart, know that somebody was with her when she died, and somebody left her. I know that.
So honestly, I definitely feel like the family needs to look into this man and see if he had any involvement in her death. That's just my personal opinion. He might know something because her death was very suspicious and it was definitely not properly investigated.